What's up, guys? My name is JodyCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Player Career Mode here at Barcelona. But before we get into things, much appreciated if you're able to hit that subscribe button. We're near to 900 subscribers, so be much appreciated if you're able to do so. Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. And in terms of all my socials, they'll link down below so you can keep up to date with everything going on with the channel. As you can see, we start today's episode off with another Player of the Month award. This time Player of the Month for November, and we are racking them up as you saw from last episode. And if you have missed any episodes previously, there's a link in my description so you can keep up to date with every episode from episode 1 to episode 22 from where we are now. We're going to start things off with a game in the La Liga then, the first game of the episode, an important one at that, as we always would like to get another 3 points added to the tally so we can stay at the top of the table. Deportivo Alaves are the team that we are going to be facing, and we await our objectives. We're at home, we've been very strong at home to be honest, and we're hoping to be able to get another 3 points as I mentioned. We need an 8.5 rating, we need 60% in terms of team possession, and we need 4 passes in the opponent's half. I feel that's achievable. Let's get into things and see if we can do it. Deportivo Alaves haven't really had the best of the season so far. They're pretty much sitting kind of mid-table to bottom more than anything. They haven't really kind of done anything for themselves, but they look to be able to go on the attack here as Torres picks it up on the right-hand side. Real good opportunity, and they start this game with an absolute blinder because they cross it in, and one of them meets it with the header to make it 1-0, and Deportivo Alaves have shocked the Barcelona fans as they fall silent there, as the opposition have found themselves 1-0 up then with 11 minutes played. How this has happened, I'm not too sure. We didn't really come out the blocks at all in all fairness, and it seems to be that Deportivo Alaves have a real good ball into the box and no one really meets it. João Cancelo kind of competes with the opposition to be able to try and win the header, but he's not successful. Real good header at the same time, being able to leap and be able to kind of get the kind of precision and everything needed to be able to go into the back of the net. And as you can see, Xavi is not happy with that one, so we're looking to be able to get our first goal in the game to be able to make it level. As we reach the half an hour mark in the first half, the opposition is still trying to do something here. They're looking for a second as Torres looks to be able to go on a run as he finds his teammate there. Real good run being made by the number 2 as he looks to charge forward. Ball into the box there as Kike picks it up, but nothing with the finish there as it just drags wide there. As you can see, he knows that's a big opportunity wasted as it stays 1-0 to Deportivo Alaves. Then as De Stegen has a goal kick as we look to play it out from the back and look to see if we can do something here. Gundogan finds Ferran Torres as Torres looks to do something as he offloads it to the left hand side to Ndoggy. Ndoggy finds ourselves as we look to go on the run here. A run being made by Berardi also as he picks it up, then headed down by Gundogan. Gundogan to Berardi. Berardi to ourselves, and we find the back of the net to make it 1-0. It's our first chance of the game, but we've made the most of it as we have found the back of the net. Then it hasn't been the best of starts in this first half, that is for sure, but at least we've got the goal that we need to be able to find our feet and be able to get the second to build on that and hopefully get a lead where they will not be able to be caught up from. But yeah, a decent goal in the end, I have to say. Been hard for us to be able to get into this game as Deportivo Alaves have definitely started better of the two, but at least we've got back into things and we finally have got our goal then. So 1-1 as we currently speak, as we get to the half-time whistle being blown as we go down the tunnel and we look at our objectives. 6.6 in the rating currently, not enough possession and not enough passes, so work to be done if we want to claim any objectives in this tie to be able to get us the most XP possible as we go into the second half. Then big things expected in the second half, and we're hoping that it's better than the first. It's got to be, anything's got to be better than the first, that is for sure. We start the second half nice and strong here as we make a burst on the left hand side. Offering support is Ferran Torres as he finds the ball then. Ferran for De Jong. De Jong looks to kind of assess the option at the south, finding Ferran Torres. Torres on the left hand side looking for an option to put it into the box. He does exactly that, but they do clear their lines there as Blanco clicks it out for a corner kick, and Barcelona have a chance from the corner then as it's going to be Berardi the man to take it from the corner, looking for a decent delivery as we look to call for the ball at the same time. Deep delivery there as it seems to be very accurate at the same time, and the keeper does save, but it wasn't really enough to trouble the keeper as it falls out to Torres, now to ourselves, now to Gundogan. Gundogan's got a chance, he kind of missed straight with the pass then as it falls back out to Kounde then. Kounde to Berardi. Berardi's got a chance, he finds ourselves, and we have been pushed over in the box, and the referee sees it as a penalty kick, and a yellow card is issued then for Nicola Maras as he has given away the penalty, and he has definitely been given a disciplinary for doing so also. As a poor challenge at the end of the day, he didn't win any of the ball but only the player, and we've got a chance from 6 yards then to be able to convert, hoping to be able to see if we can get this goal and make ourselves 2-1 up then. Big things riding on this penalty as it could be all 3 points, and this is a chance then to get ourselves in front for the first time in this fixture. Then it's going to be JD Cook stepping up from the penalty. Can he score it? Yes, Yes, he can. He sends the keeper the completely wrong way to find the back of the net to make it 2-1. And Barcelona lead for the first time in this tie, making it 2-1 in the 51st minute. Then we've got 2 goals to our name, and we're looking very good in this tie, that is for sure. The team are kind of picking their first back up after that, and hopefully the second goal will give them the momentum needed to be able to push on, and hopefully we can get a third. Very good penalty in the end then, and that kind of run up just kind of put the keeper off at the same time. He looked to dive already, and we picked our place and we've put it there, and it's now 2-1 to Barcelona. 55 minutes into the tie, as you can see, we look to play it out from the back as Araujo clears it into the middle there. We win the header, finding Gundogan as he plays it back to Araujo. Araujo on the left hand side, finding Ndogi as he twists and turns, then finding Gundogan onto De Jong. It goes in the middle of the park, finding on the right hand side to Berardi. He takes his time with it, travelling with the ball. Now onto ourselves then, as we've got a chance, we take the shot, and that was a very good opportunity, making it very close to the goal, but it wasn't enough to beat the keeper, and it stayed 2-1 then. Chances coming a little bit better for us, but another chance for Deportivo Alaves to create an attack, but they lose the ball straight away. We pick up possession then with Berardi looking on the right hand side to offload it to the right, with Cancelo making a run on the overlap. We look to offer our support as Berardi finds us with a run being made on the right hand side, shoving the Deportivo Alaves defenders off there as we look to offload it into the box, and De Jong meets it with the head to make it 3-1. He's got another goal added to the tally. I think he scored one previously also in the last episode, so nice to see him get on the score sheet once again, and a lovely delivery, meaning that we've got 2 goals and 1 assist, and we're looking very good in this half. It's better than the first half, that is for sure, and we're looking to put this game to bed. Very good delivery at the same time, just shoving off the defenders and making the most of what we could. We just nestle it into the box then, and De Jong just meets it with the header. He doesn't even move at the same time. He's perfectly positioned, and he gets enough power and precision to be able to put it into the bottom corner, and it is now 3-1 to Barcelona. We're looking so much more comfortable compared to the first, as I mentioned, looking like the Barcelona way of playing football, and we're looking for another one here as we win back the possession in a dangerous position. Lovely mistake by the defender, fall to ourselves, so we've only got the keeper to beat. Can we do it? No, we can't. The keeper makes a very good save in that issue there, and we will be substituted after that effort, and we've had a very good game, I have to say. What a game it has been in the second half. The first half was a little bit shaky for us, but we managed to kind of pick it up in the second and get the goals that we needed to. 10 rating, 2 goals, 1 assist, and we're looking very good in a Barcelona shirt so far in this episode. Happy with that one, happy with the way it's gone out. And hopefully we've completed the objectives that we need to also. And it's only one that we missed out, and that was the possession. That's fair enough. Nothing that we can really control in the end. But we got the rating and we got the attacking passes. That's what means the most. And Barcelona have got all 3 points. Another Man of the Match award added to our name. And we're looking very comfortable here in La Liga. A simulation game after that victory to Deportivo Alaves then, as we have Chelsea away from home in the Champions League. We're pretty much at the top. Nothing can stop us, but we do get the 2-0 result. Cancelo and ourselves getting on the score sheet. Looks to be that we dominated play and we completed a clean sheet at the same time. We didn't even need the victories. We would have still finished top of the group, and that is why I simulated that particular match. We have another game here, looking to be able to see if we can get a result in the Liga away from home against Atletico Bilbao. We know that Atletico Madrid are pretty good, that is for sure, but how do Atletico Bilbao fare? They're looking for a decent result here, and we're looking for a decent result ourselves. These are objectives that we need to complete. 7.5 rating, 55% in terms of the team, and 2 shots on target. Let's get into this then, and let's see if we can do this. Here we go then, nice and early on in this first half as Atletico Bilbao remain in possession here, looking to be able to get forward, but Garcia is intercepted by Koundé. Ferran Torres is picked out on the left-hand side. He finds ourselves onto the feet then as we look to drag it wide on the left-hand side, making it hard for the defenders to catch up. We look to be able to get in on goal here. We've only the keeper to beat, but Unai Simon makes a very good interception, save, putting it out for a corner kick then, but that was a good chance to get ourselves in front, but it wasn't to be as the keeper denies us, and we continue on then. The defenders making a very good interception deep in their own half as we found on the left-hand side, once again making a burst as we reach the half an hour mark in this first half, being dragged wide as we look to be able to offload it to one of our teammates. We cut it on the right, we cross it in. Cross is fairly poor at the same time as they clear their lines, but it falls back out to Ndogi. He wins the header, finding Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres loses possession now, as you can see. Real poor kind of movements from the attackers, but we win it back, and now we go on the attack on the left hand side, finding Ferran Torres in the box. He puts it onto Rafinha to his teammate De Jong, and Unai Simon makes a very good save then. How he got to that one, I'm not too sure, but ball still remains in play as Araujo wins a header after the clearance from Atletico. Now we go on the attack as we look to be able to see if we can do something for ourselves here. Kind of dragged ourselves back to play it forward as Gundogan is found, tries to offload it, he can't. We win the ball back, De Jong flicks it on, and we find the back of the net to make it 1-0 then against Atletico Bilbao. It's taken us 36 minutes to break the deadlock, but we have finally done so, and what a way to do it. Nicely done. A lovely flick from De Jong then, just lays this up perfectly to be able to get the shot off on goal, and there was no one stopping us on that one. We've finally broken the deadlock, and we are finally comfortably ahead in this tie. Taking a little while, but it's meaning the most when we are in front in the end. And we are now 1-0 up. Then Barcelona looking a little bit more comfortable after that first goal. And hopefully we can build on things to get that second, third or fourth. It'd be very nice to be able to get a few goals in this tie and put the matter away, that is for sure. But as we reach the end of the first half, then as we go down the tunnel, decent first half for ourselves. So let's go Bilbao have had a chance. We've had a chance. Nothing really to be able to shout about at the same time apart from that goal. Looking good in terms of the objectives. The only thing we could probably get better on is the team possession. But we're going to go into the second half and see if we can better that. Then let's go Bilbao. We're going to want to try and see if they can take something out of this early on in this second half. As Unai Simon looks to be able to see if we can get the ball out here. And as you can see, they're looking to go on the attack here. Lively bit of play being made, but an interception was made by I'm pretty sure that was De Jong. I'm not too sure. But now they go on the attack and let's go Bilbao. Once again, they're winning possession. Lovely ball being played in. A doggy can't meet it here as they look for an opportunity. As they're in on goal here. And a lovely save made by De Sagan. Then the German puts it out for a corner kick as Atletico have got a chance from the corner then to be whipped in. Looking for a decent delivery as the ball is whipped in then. It seems to be cleared by Rafinha as Doggy meets the final header. Cleared back out to the outside of the area as they look to win back the possession there, Bilbao. And do something for themselves here as they look to run into the box here. Offloaded to the left-hand side. Real good opportunity. João Cancelo getting stuck in. Very good tackle at the same time. Hard to get the ball off them. Still remain in possession here, Bilbao. A lovely chance, but once again, Cancelo makes a foot out there, finding Rafinha on the right-hand side. Now we go on the attack as we're played in. Dragged to the right-hand side, looking to use our pace, looking to get the afterburners on. Now we go on the attack, looking to offload it into the box. Rafinha meets it, and the keeper saves, following with the header. And Ferran Torres makes it 2-0 to Barcelona then in the 56th minute, and we are cruising now. Ferran Torres getting on the rebound. A lovely rebound it was, and he gets another goal added to his tally. He's got a few goals recently, and he's looking very good, I have to say. Ferran Torres was calm on his feet, and he was very cool, calm and collected at the same time, just winning the header, knowing what he needed to do, putting it past the keeper. I don't think he stood much of another chance there after the first effort from Rafinha. Tried to get back up and kind of assert his feet out, but he just couldn't really do it in the best of manners possible. And Barcelona now have a 2-0 lead in this tie against Atletico Bilbao to reach the 60th minute mark in the second half. Both teams have possessed, say, a lot of chances in some aspect. Atletico have had a decent second half, but it's not been enough to be able to poise any threat against Barcelona. And now we win the ball back after a decent interception was made by ourselves. Perfect inroad as Ferran Torres plays us in, but Unai Simon makes a very good save there, I have to say, as they get their lines cleared. Barre wins the header though, putting it back onto Gundogan. Gundogan touch it down. A decent shot and a decent goal as well, because we found the back of the net to make it 3-0 then. 2 goals added to our name in this tie as we celebrate in front of the travelling fans, and that is a perfect effort, and that should be pretty much the game wrapped up, I have to say. Just winning the ball back in deep possession, no one really marking us at the same time, just allowing us enough time to be able to get the shot off, and we're now 3-0 up in this tie with about 19 minutes left to play. Atletico are looking for a consolation here, as you can see, as the number 25 for Atletico go on the attack here, looking for an opportunity as he puts it into the box. Should have got the shot off though, and he doesn't, as you can see, as they pass it back out here, finding it a little bit difficult. Atletico, as they do get the shot off, but De Stegen makes a big save then, putting out for a corner kick, and Atletico don't make the most of that opportunity there, as we've got 4 minutes left of this tie. As I say, both sides have had chances, but we've definitely made the most of what we've got. We've been in front of goal plenty of times, and we've taken our chances, and it's simple as that. Atletico have put themselves into good spaces, and just like this, another chance for them here, but not once again, they just don't get the shot off quick enough for whatever reason, I'm not too sure. But Ndoggy picks it up on the left hand side, finding his teammate Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres back onto ourselves here as we look to be able to offload it straight away on the afterburners, getting past the defender. Opportunity for our teammate Berardi as he skips past the defender, finding Lewandowski, and Lewandowski gets the shot off, but it wasn't enough to be able to beat the keeper. We don't see much of him, as we have pretty much replaced him in this side, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this. 3-0 in the end against Let's Go Bilbao. Very good result, 3 points on the board, and we're looking very comfortable in our efforts to be able to obtain the La Liga title. It was difficult in some parts, but kind of better in others. The first half was a little bit slow, better in the second half, that has to be said. 10 rating, 93 minutes being played, 2 goals and no assist in this tie, but we're looking very good in terms of our passing opportunities and being able to link up with our teammates, that is for sure. And in terms of the objectives, we complete 2 out of the 3, 10 rating, 4 shots on target completed, and unfortunately it wasn't enough to be able to get all the possession needed, but we definitely poised a decent threat when being in front of goal. Another simulation tie after that victory against Atletico Bilbao, and it's another victory added to our name. As you can see, we play Almeria at home, 2-0 in the end. Gundogan and Berardi getting on the score sheet, seeming to be that we got a decent rating, but just not enough to be able to get a goal. But I'm happy at least because the team have got victory. Another good bit of news as we've been crowned the Player of the Month for December. So that means December, November and October we've been able to claim Player of the Month. So that's 3 in a row. How we're doing it, I'm not too sure, but we'll definitely keep up with the momentum and hopefully get another Player of the Month added to our name in January. Third and final game of the episode then comes away from home to Real Betis. They're having a fairly good season so far, but we're looking to be able to put a halt in their works and hoping for a decent victory here away from home against Real Betis. Looking at the objectives, what we need to complete them. We need a 7.5 rating, we need 4 passes completed in the opponent's half, and we need at least a 30% dribble success rate. I like them sort of objectives. I reckon they're achievable. Do you reckon they're achievable? I reckon so. Let's get into things then and see how this game plans out. Looking for another 3 points on the road then, and we're looking very good for it, that is for sure. Whether we can get another performance in and do that, I'm not too sure, but we're going to see how it all unfolds in this game as we look to chase the ball down from Real Betis, but they look to go on the attack themselves here, passing about really nicely, cool, calm and collected, but we're in the lovely position at the same time. On the attack we go. Real Betis defenders are trying to climb back the yards. We look to get the shot off, but it wasn't enough to beat the keeper as it just drags wide. We kind of really rash and harsh at the same time. We could have taken a little bit more time, but it wasn't to be on that occasion, and it is now 0-0 still, 24 minutes into the game. Real Betis look to create an attack, but they're stopped in their tracks as Gundogan picks it up in the middle of the park. He plays us in straight away as Berardi makes a run on the right hand side. We play Berardi in. Berardi played onside. He finds Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres nearly finds the back of the net, but he's denied this occasion by the keeper, and it stays 0-0. Then very good opportunity to be able to get in front, but it wasn't to be, and we still have another chance here as we reach the half an hour mark in this first half. Ferran Torres has made a run on the left hand side. We don't play him in straight away as we drag ourselves to the left, looking for an opportunity to be able to offload it into the edge of the area as Gundogan is found. Then Gundogan back to Romeo to De Jong. De Jong takes his time. He finds us. Lovely turning here as he looks to get past the defenders. Really hard to do so. Still in possession as Brady finds ourselves. We get the shot off. Shot blocked. It pulls back out to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres runs into the box now, looking for an opportunity for Ram, but he can't do enough with it there as they clear their lines for Real Betis. So they look to go on the attack. Nabil Fekir looks to do something as he charges forward. Then the Frenchman looking for an opportunity to be creative for Real Betis. They have looked slow in this first half, and look at the runs being made. He finds his teammate Roberto Bellerin, the former Arsenal man, puts it into the edge of the area, looking for an opportunity to Rodriguez to Yanami. Yanami's got a chance here as he takes his time. He kind of shoves the defenders off at the same time, finding William Carvalho. Then the Portuguese man finds Gunter. A real good opportunity for Real Betis if only they can get a shot off in this moment in time. Gunter runs into the box. He puts it onto Carvalho, and a decent block made by Kounde, then putting out for a corner kick. But that will be that for the first half. I would say it's been okay in the first half. Chances from Beaver end, but in terms of our individual performance, it has been very poor. Everything completed in terms of possession and passes, but only our rating 5.6 at the moment. We definitely need to up that is for sure, if we're looking at winning this game and getting involved. As we get the 55th minute in this tie, both sides haven't really done anything early on in the second half, but now they're looking for an opportunity, Real Betis, as they charge forward themselves here as the ball is stopped in their tracks. Gundogan kind of gets the ball in there, but it has been given for a foul. They don't actually show why, and Ribeiro has been injured at the same time, so they've got a free kick here, Real Betis, as one man runs under it. They play it short then, getting the shot off Jonathan David, but it's not enough to trouble De Stegen then as he collects very comfortably, nestling it out to the left hand side to Ndogi. He chests it down then, finding Ferran Torres on the left hand side. He puts it onto Romeo. Ndogi making a run as he puts it 1-2 with Ferran Torres. Ndogi offering support at the same time as we run forward with only the keeper to beat if we can get there, and the keeper makes a very good save then, pulling out for a corner kick. That was a perfect opportunity to get ourselves in front, but it wasn't to be, and we've got a corner kick then. De Jong the man to whip it in from the corner. Can we get something from this corner kick as it's whipped in? We makes it with a head, and we find the back of the net to make it 1-0. It's probably not deserved in any means how we've scored, I'm not too sure, but we've reached the 60th minute mark, and we finally broken the deadlock then from the corner, and who else but Frankie de Jong to assist us from the corner. Lovely bit of play then as it kind of nestles into the box. It just floats in onto my head. He's so good at them corners, it's unbelievable. The way he's so accurate with it at the same time, just shoving off the defenders. I'm pretty sure that was William Carvalho that was marking us. We've done so well to rise above it and still get it up and down at the same time to be able to beat the keeper, and we're now 1-0 up there. As you can see, Xavi looking very happy with that effort as we're 1-0 up in this tie, currently with the advantage. 68 minutes being played. Real Betis look to go on the attack as Jonathan David finds Fekir. Fekir can't get the pass off, and Kounde makes a real good interception now with Ferran Torres on the left hand side. Now we go on the attack as Frankie de Jong now charging forward. So is João Cancelo. João Cancelo looking to do something here, looking for an opportunity, looking to see if we can get it into the box. We do. Now on to his teammate Ferran Torres, and we have got the assist because it's 2-0 now, because Ferran Torres has bagged himself another goal as he celebrates in front of the home fans, and that should be pretty much it with only 19 minutes to spare. We've got a 2-goal advantage. Happy with that, and I'm definitely happy that we're going to get all 3 points, that is for sure. Don't say it's all solidified just yet, but it seems to be that we're on the road to getting all 3 points. Lovely bit of passing around here, as you can see, was linking up with Berardi and João Cancelo at the same time, and he finds Ferran Torres. Then it's just a perfect finish on his left foot. Keeper could have done a little bit better on the inside of the post, but he doesn't, and Xavi Hernandez looks very, very happy then. 9 minutes left to play in this half. half. Looking comfortable, looking like we're going to see the result out, but a goal here would make it a little bit harder here as Gunter is being played in the box. Lovely being played by William Carvalho and himself. Araujo pushed him over. The fans call for a penalty. Referee isn't interested as Araujo puts it onto Young. Lovely passing, lovely way to get himself out of a bad situation. Araujo finds Berardi on the right hand side as De Jong is played in there, as you can see. 1-2's being played left, right and centre as they play it off to De Jong. We offer ourselves some support here as he kind of pass it back to ourselves. Lovely run being made as we run on the right hand side. Opportunity here as we put it into the box. There's Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres has got his second goal of the game, making it 3-0 with 4 minutes to spare. We've got ourselves a goal, we've got ourselves 2 assists, and that will be that in this tie. Ferran Torres is loving life here at Barcelona, that's for sure, as another goal adds to his tally. How he does it, I'm not too sure, but he's done it once again. He knows how to find the back of the net so frequently, and he offered himself in such a perfect position, as you can see originally, to stuck out an arm to be able to offer himself support, and he was in there at the right time, allowing himself enough space and enough time to be able to get the shot off, touched it down on his left, battered it on his right, leaving the keeper no chance of getting to that one whatsoever. So 3-0 Barcelona, and that will be that for this tie, as a full-time whistle has been blown here at Real Betis. Real good performance in the end. We are able to seek out the result that we really needed, and we will link it up so perfectly well with Ferran Torres. 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Cannot complain with that one whatsoever. In the end, after that poor first half performance, we were able to better it, and we was able to get ourselves on the score sheet and assist our teammates. Looking decent on the rating in the end as well. 2 shots on target, 1 goal, 92 minutes being played, 9.4 match rating, and that's exactly how we would like things. 3 objectives completed in the end. We got a 9.5 rating. We completed everything in terms of the dribbles and the attacking passing. Looking very good, and we're definitely looking on par for another load of objectives to be completed and more XP to be gained. This is how the table stands then after 19 matches that have been played. We played 19, we've won 15, we've drawn 2 and we've lost 2. Currently sitting on 47 points now, 6 points clear of Villarreal, creating some sort of gap for ourselves. Villarreal jumping up the table there, as it seems to be that Real Madrid and Atletico have dropped some for themselves, but it's still all to play for. There's 9 points to separate from ourselves and top 4. It's still all to play for. There's still so long to go. But yeah, it's going to be time will tell whether we're going to be at the top spot at the end of the series. But that will have to wait for another time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.